This is an updated video on the decals that I have due for the car. Here's the Uber and the Cubs. You can see it's getting a little closer. I was able to fix the video audio focusing. As you can see, they come out clear. Disregard the little mark that's here in the middle of the Uber. I made a mistake when I did the printout, but I'm gonna go work tonight, and I want to show you that. As you can see, the Cubs and the Uber, it is just basically you coming in your car, driver's side, passenger side, and then it's right here. You can actually just, there's a little button here which I don't have a light for, but there's a little button here. You can actually just slide it up, take it off, and then it's not on your car anymore. But you do have the hinges which are still in your car right here. So let me reflect back to the hinges. So there's a hinge there, and there's a hinge there, and these are not going to come off. These actually just stay on. They're adhesive, but you can remove it later on. Once you take it off, you got to order new clips. So as I take this one off, you can take this one off here too. Here's the Uber, and then now you have no decals outside, which I'll show you what outside looks like in a moment. You can see now the car is empty from a distance. You can't see anything. You can see the little black strips, but only if you're really nearby. So let me go back in. So what I have down here is the Cubs that you just saw. Then there's the Uber, and yes, I do have for Lyft as well. So do that. See, that one's really bright. It's like a hot pink, so I'll tilt it a little so you can see. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the window, and then we go from there. So here, let me just do this. I'll put the Lyft in. Doesn't really matter. You can, if you have multiple decals, you can put them all on your window. I normally have 3 or 4, but I cleaned my window because I was gonna put a window tint up, so I needed to see how that works. And you know what, I'll just put the Cubs here on the dashboard just so you can see what it looks like. So we'll go ahead and come on up here. And as you see, there you would have the Uber, then you have the Lyft, and then the Cubs. The Lyft one, I wonder if it's because this is black and that's why it shows like that, and the Lyft doesn't. I don't know. As you can see, I can move it in closer and you can see that. But visually, by viewing it by your eye, you can actually see it from quite distance. So I'm going to go ahead and walk like a car length away to the tree here. And you can see how they're all lit up. This is just one car length away. I'll try to do 2. There's a tree here, so I can't really do too much here. Let's see if I go all the way over here. Yeah, you can still see the decal. So anyways, if you're interested in getting a decal for your car, for a Lyft, Uber, Sidecar, Postmates, DoorDash, feel free to send me a private message, and we can go from there. If you wonder how they turn off, there's a little switch in the back. You can turn them off. And if you turn them on, they don't turn on right away. It's because they're sensor driven. So once the car moves, like I'm just gonna hit the car here, and you see it turns on automatically, and then it turns off within 2 minutes. So there's an interesting thought for you. Anyone out there that's looking for a decal instead of putting that big black emblem or the Lyft emblem on your car, which by city law ordinance you need to put it up there, but you can use these to advertise at night, and then when if ever you need it, you can just pull out your glove box, grab whatever that emblem is you have. So like here, my black emblem is somewhere. Well, anyways, I have it somewhere. All right, so this is Sifu on Facebook. If you're interested on the decals, and or if you want a different decal that has a different logo, maybe something custom, feel free to send me a message. Have a good night.